So there you have the 11 spoonful, and I do believe in magic. I believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny. Not too sure about the Tooth Fairy, however. It is 7:33 in the morning. I've got kind of border weight update. It's brought to you by Coldwell Banker Yuma Foothills Realty. If you're relocating or thinking about relocating to Yuma, they have a full inventory available in the Yuma area. Give them a call, 928-342-0277. Downtown Port of Entry has 5 lanes open with a 15 to 20 minute wait. No wait in the Sentry Lane, no wait in the pedestrian lanes. There is no wait, not yet, not at the East Port, the Gateway Port. That's it. That's your border weight update brought to you by Coldwell Banker Yuma Foothills Realty, 11242 South Foothills Boulevard in Yuma. That's in Arizona, of course. Visit their website at coldwellbankersrealestate.com. Birthdays today. We have a lot of birthdays today. Today is March 26th. It's a Saturday. Actor Alan Arkin, is he still around? He's 88 if he is. James Caan, he's still out there somewhere. He's 82. Diana Ross of the Supremes and then solo artist. She's 78. Steven Tyler of Aerosmith is 74 today. Singer-actress Vicki Lawrence is 73. I think her singing career consisted of one song. Actor Ernest Thomas, Everybody Hates Chris and What's Happening, he is 73 today. Martin Short is 72. Singer Ronnie McDowell is 72 today. Talk show hostess, or she used to be anyway, Lisa Gibbons is 65. Jennifer Grey of, she's been a lot of Dirty Dancing, wasn't she? She's 62. Billy Warlock of Baywatch is 61. We have Michael Imperioli. He was in Life on Mars and The Sopranos, not at the same time. He is 56. Country singer Kenny Chesney is 54 today. T.R. Knight of Grey's Anatomy, he's 49. Actress Amy Smart from Road Trip and Felicity is 46. Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan is 42, and Keira Knightley is 37. She's at about everything, and it's surprising that she's only 37 years old. We'll have the local people coming up next.
Now at T-Mobile, you can get the incredible iPhone 13 on us on the network with more 5G bars in more places.
This is the year, Amelia. The year I become a famous influencer.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I just got the new iPhone 13 at T-Mobile. It has the most advanced dual camera ever on an iPhone. So my videos and photos are gonna look amazing. And check it out. I have 5G, even out here.
Whoa.
I'll be able to post tons of content. Us influencers gotta stay fresh, you know?
Nice. So where are you going to learn to sing or dance or something?
Better. Yodeling. Ooh, let's hike up that hill and do a live stream. Yodeling.
I'm good. Thanks.
Head into T-Mobile today, because when you switch, you can get the new iPhone 13 on us on every plan with eligible trade-in. All on T-Mobile's 5G network, with more 5G bars in more places.
Phone via 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying new line plus tax for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreements due. T-Mobile is America's largest 5G network. Details at T-Mobile.com.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Adela Reyes, Anita Slobig, Charlie Ledesma, Charlie Uleneses, Jerry Lita, Joseph Rodriguez, Kent Sire, Kristen Ibarra, Mario Mello, or Marjo Mello, Miguel Sanchez, Sandra Mandujano, Susana Fabila, Vanessa Sotelo, Vicky Trejo, Alisa Lancaster, Peter Pena, and Juanita Ahumada. Happy birthday to each and every one.
Being a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity. There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do California teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play! Yeah!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Encourage your teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the California Interscholastic Federation and the California State Athletic Directors Association.
And it is now time for the World in California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. President Biden is in Poland right now, holding meetings about the war in Ukraine. CBS's Stephen Portnoy is there.
Poland's president greeted Mr. Biden with military honors. On a red carpet, the leaders reviewed the Polish troops. Earlier, the president sat with Ukraine's foreign and defense ministers. They emerged to tell reporters the U.S. promised to provide Ukraine with additional security assistance.
More now from CBS's Holly Williams, as intense fighting is reported in a number of locations in Ukraine.
The Ukrainians are still outgunned, but against all odds, they're clawing back territory from the Russians and destroying their military hardware.
Yes! Yes!
Including around the capital, Kyiv.
1, 2, 3, 4 Russian tanks taken out.
More than 3.7 million people and more than half of Ukraine's children have fled after more than a month of attacks. CBS News special report. I'm Allison Keys.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. With yesterday being day 3 of the teacher strike in the Sacramento City Unified School District, teachers remain resolved and say it's up to the district to make the next move.
It's in the district's hands. I mean, the solution is there. It's already been agreed on by, since not just by us. It's in their hands. As soon as they can get themselves to agree to that, we are done and we're back in our classrooms.
A new tiny home village for the homeless has opened in Eagle Rock. This is Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti.
Less than a year ago, this was site of one of the largest encampments in this neighborhood. But next week, it'll become a place of hope, a place of rebirth, a place of belief, a place of opportunity where people can find stability and security.
And California's newest theme park opens this weekend. It's Sesame Place, and it's in Chula Vista in San Diego County. The park features characters from Sesame Street. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today at 760-353-4501.
That's the sound of a crack in the ceiling found at a home inspection. But with a Realtor by your side, a newfound leak might only cause minor worries. With their expertise, a Realtor can suggest a credit at closing and even connect you to a contractor to help you shore up that leak and alleviate your worries. When it comes to cracks in your plans, the expertise of a Realtor can make all the difference. The difference between an agent and a Realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
I never chose to become a gambling addict, but what I did choose was to get help from a professional counselor. Admitting I was powerless to solve my problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair until I called 1-800-GAMBLER and was provided life-changing resources and referrals at zero cost to me.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text SUPPORT to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And we are now ready for page 1 of the local news, brought to you by El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire. That's Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at the El Centro Motors and in Brawley at the Auto Center, and at Highway 86 in Julia Drive, that's in Brawley, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the news this morning, is a National Weather Service says you might be wanting to get ready for a change in the weather. It is happening whether you want to or not. National Weather Service is forecasting temperatures into the mid-90s today and tomorrow, but lower temperatures and breezy conditions starting on Sunday night. The Imperial Valley may see winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour Monday afternoon, with a good chance of rain by Tuesday. Rainfall amounts likely less than 0.25 inches. So it's probably going to rain, but not a whole lot of it. March 29th is a Vietnam Veterans Day. Vietnam and global veterans of foreign wars post-9305 will conduct an honor guard ceremony at the Veterans Memorial Wall at Buckland Park in El Centro. Ceremony will include a hand salute for those who did not come back from the war, and it'll take place at 11 a.m. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And the governor, Gavin Newsom, has appointed Frank Salazar, a 47-year-old of Imperial, to the California State Board of Food and Agriculture. Salazar is president of Vencer Public Affairs and Strategy. Prior to that, he was the director of communications and community relations at Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District from 2016 to 2020. Director of communications for the California State Assembly member Eduardo Garcia from 2014 to 2016, and special assistant to State Senator Ben Wesso from 2012 to 2014. Position does not require Senate confirmation, and there is no compensation. ICOE Spelling Bee was held Thursday evening. There were 37 competitors from 19 schools around the county. Imperial County Office of Education annual event was held at the Jimmy Cannon Theater at Southwest High School in El Centro. The event was viewed by 360 residents via live stream. It was the first time a 14-year-old Daniel Lemoose competed in the event, and he made the best of it by correctly spelling post-haste. That gave him the 8th grader from Frank Wright Middle School in Imperial the victory. He will represent Imperial County at the upcoming Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. Imperial County Office of Education Foundation is already fundraising to pay for that trip. The runner-up of the local event was a 13-year-old Christabella Cardiel from Wilson Junior High School in El Centro. Page 1 of the local news, a service of a Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. They're open every day from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Josue Mercado is sentenced in El Centro. The former county auditor-controller was in the Superior Court in El Centro on Thursday. He had been convicted of 2 felony counts of a misappropriation of public funds and 1 misdemeanor count of willful disobedience of a court order. County probation had recommended a 4-year jail sentence. Judge Poli Flores did not follow the recommendation. Judge said all the mitigating circumstances could not be met to warrant a sentence of probation. And he said the charges Mercado was convicted of typically require a prison term. He then handed down the sentence of 2 years in state prison, 1 year for each felony. The Mercado was then taken into custody to begin serving his sentence. And February unemployment rate, it was released yesterday morning. February, the latest numbers available. According to the report released by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department, unemployment rate for Imperial County was 14% in February, down from a revised 15.6% in January of this year, and below the year-ago estimate of 17.4%. This compares with an unadjusted unemployment rate of 4.8% for the state and 4.1% for the nation during the same period. Imperial County in February surpassed Colusa County and no longer has the highest unemployment rate in the state. During the last month, there were 9,900 eligible workers unemployed out of a labor force of 70,500 in Imperial County. And a shooting suspect has been arrested. 18-year-old Noah Michael Fierro was arrested in Winter Haven on Thursday. He is suspected of firing gunshots at a moving vehicle Monday evening. 18-year-old fled the scene Monday and had been seen in Yuma. Sheriff's investigators say the vehicle was hit by several bullets, but no injuries were reported. Suspect has been booked into county jail. That's the local news. We got your weather coming up next. Stick around.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The high temperature yesterday, 94 degrees. Your and I low this morning, 63. National Weather Service says we can expect partly cloudy skies today, then gradually becoming sunny with the highs right near 97. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Increasing clouds tonight, overnight lows around 59. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Sunday, highs right near 94. Light south to southeast winds becoming south 5 to 10 miles per hour in the afternoon. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 60. 50% chance of rain, showers on Monday, mainly after 11 a.m. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, highs right near 85. Southwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour at times. And right now, we're looking at 63 degrees, 37% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still unhealthy in Mexicali. Both the monitoring stations at the border and at the university, very high levels of PM 2.5. That's that finite particulate matter. Air quality is moderate in Calexico and El Centro. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and your weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
It's tournament time, and we have the games on AM 1230. March Madness featuring the top collegiate basketball teams.
March Madness brought to you by H&R Block. Taxes done right. Edgar Garcia, candidate for district attorney, Stan's Auto Body. The Yuma County Fair. Re-elect Ray Castillo, supervisor, District 5. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. The CET, the Center for Employment Training. And Fred Miramontes, candidate for Imperial County Sheriff.
And in sports this morning, it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. March Madness underway. In fact, we're on the good side now. The Sweet 16 wrapped up yesterday. There was a couple of more upsets. St. Peter's, the 15th ranked, they beat third ranked Purdue 67-64. First 15th ranked team to make it to the Elite Eight. And North Carolina, they were ranked 8th. They defeated the 4th ranked UCLA 73-66. Other games, Kansas beat Providence 66-61, and Miami got by Iowa State 70-56, and that set up the Elite Eight. Elite Eight is today and tomorrow. 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow. The games today, both games will be heard today and tomorrow on KXO AM 1230. The Elite Eight will have it all. Houston takes on Villanova, Arkansas at Duke today, and tomorrow's games will be Miami at Kansas and St. Peter's at North Carolina. Again, the Elite Eight this weekend. Whoever wins that moves on. They do. We'll have the NBA scores in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Hornets over the Jazz, 107-101. Wizards got by the Pistons, 100-97. Hawks beat the Warriors, 121-110. Knicks got by the Heat, 111-103. Timberwolves over the Mavericks, 116-95. Rockets beat the Trailblazers, 125-106. And it was the 76ers, they all over the Clippers, 122-97. In golf, John Ram, he's among the big names. Richard Bland among the big surprises to reach the final 16 at the Dell Technologies match play. Also in golf, Dana Courts Madsen leads the JTBC Classic in a bid for a second win in a row. And in tennis, there's going to be a new number 1, Iga Swiatek, to become the first Polish player to ascend to number 1 after Miami Open win over Victoria Kologbik. And Formula One, the Saudi Arabian GP, they're going to go ahead despite driver protests after the oil depot attack. This weekend's Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is expected to go ahead as planned, despite the Formula One drivers raising concerns about a missile attack on a nearby oil facility Friday night. Just another hazard on the course. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson was introduced to the Cleveland fans. He said he was surprised by the allegations against him, and he still claims his innocence. And Valentina Veretecka, she won the Jerusalem Marathon after leaving native Ukraine due to the Russian invasion. Didn't interrupt her training. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is time for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. stocks were mixed Friday, but closed mostly higher for the week after a streak of up and down days on Wall Street as investors further mulled the path forward for interest rates and a host of new sanctions against Russia. S&P 500 was up 0.5%. Dow Jones Industrial Average registered a 150-point or about 0.4% gain, with both benchmarks logging a second straight week of gains. Nasdaq Composite climbed back from session lows, but closed just below break-even after the index was dragged down by sales of tech stocks as bond yields climbed. 10-year Treasury benchmark rose to yield 2.5%. That's a look at business. We got your weather coming up.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 94 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 63. National Weather Service says we can expect partly cloudy skies today, then gradually becoming sunny with the highs right near 97. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Increasing clouds tonight, overnight lows around 59. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Sunday, highs right near 94. Light south to southeast winds becoming a south 5 to 10 miles per hour in the afternoon. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 60. 50% chance of rain, showers on Monday, mainly after 11 a.m. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, highs right near 85. Southwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour at times. And right now we're looking at 63 degrees, 37% the relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West 8th Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And it's 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
CBS News on the Hour. Your
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. President Biden is in Poland meeting with Ukrainian refugees in the nation where most have fled Russian attacks. He's set to make a major speech about the war in a few hours. The governor of Mykolaiv, Ukraine, Vitaly Kim, says international support is desperately needed.
Closed sky or give us anti-air weapons to keep civilian peoples without death and injuries.
The refugee crisis is getting worse as more than half of Ukraine's children have been driven from their homes. CBS's MTS tie-up with more.
At train stations around the country, so many agonizing goodbyes as families are torn apart. Despite the trauma, and kids are still kids, says James Elder from UNICEF, who warns the effects of this conflict could last for years.
The longer this goes on, the more likely you get long-term issues, which we know. Long-term issues are mental health issues, they're development issues.
The Biden administration is ordering Immigration and Customs Enforcement to stop using several facilities to hold migrants who have crossed into the U.S. illegally or are waiting for asylum. CBS's Camila Montoya Galvez with the latest.
ICE instructed officials to no longer use a county jail in northern Alabama due to a long history of, quote, serious deficiencies. The agency also announced it would scale back operations at 3 other detention facilities in Florida, North Carolina, and Louisiana, describing similar concerns.
Texas is intensifying its attack on gender transition care for children. CBS's Chris Fox reports now the governor is investigating companies that make puberty blockers.
Paxton's investigating 2 puberty blocker manufacturers. He believes the companies are using deceptive trade practices. The drugs are endorsed by the American Association of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. Their Dr. Marjan Lindell testified before the state legislature.
When youth are provided with appropriate gender-affirming care, including puberty suppressors, the risk of lifetime suicidal ideation falls dramatically.
Gas prices in California are making people's wallets cry. It's more than $6 a gallon. Drivers like this woman are not impressed with Governor Gavin Newsom's plan to give people $400 debit cards to help.
100% opening my wallet, and I don't think a one-time $400 is going to change any of that.
People who have been working from home amid the pandemic are pleased that tech firms are offering full remote options. Virtual work is normal now thanks to COVID-19, and some say they're more productive working from their houses. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
At Wendy's, March is madness. With our breakfast Baconator. Sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant, both made with fresh cracked eggs, or even a honey butter chicken biscuit. And we're just getting warmed up. Get 50% off the official breakfast of March Madness when you order through the Wendy's app. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
For a limited time at participating Wendy's via app offer only. Account registration required. No discount applies to taxes or fees. Not valid with any other offer.
Entertainment Insider, presented by Progressive Insurance.
Sir Patrick Stewart is back for the second season of Star Trek Picard. If you're new to the series, but not the franchise, here's what to expect.
We have elements in Picard which we didn't have in Next Generation. From Jean-Luc's point of view, they might be somewhat romantic.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average. Call or click today.
There are people out there that pay no federal taxes.
Normally, a bit more than 40% of households pay no federal income tax. Last year, it jumped to 57%. Howard Gleckman with the Tax Policy Center says the spike is primarily the result of COVID and low-income people losing their jobs.
Suddenly, their income went from barely enough to pay taxes to not enough to pay taxes. So the change in their income may not have been a lot, but it was enough to flip them.
This year, says Gleckman, with people going back to work, the number of non-paying households is likely to be back to around 40%. Steve Futterman, CBS News.
Celebrations for Oscar weekend are already underway with the Governor's Awards being held last night. Samuel L. Jackson, Liv Ullmann, and Danny Glover were among the honorees. Jackson was sporting both a velvet slipper and a cast boot and was feted by everyone from Quentin Tarantino to Magic Johnson and, of course, Denzel Washington. Allison Keys, CBS News.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.